Hey, how you doing? This is Sherrita C W Delacruz, and this is the Figures of Speech Talkcast, powered by Blast Media Network, Esoterica Entertainment, and you. Today we have one of the band members from a very popular funk band in the 80s, um, the Daz Band. His name is Michael Calhoun, and here's a clip of a popular song that you might know from the Daz Band.
Joystick. I'm your joystick. I'm your joystick. I'm your joystick. Take control.
All right. That was a snippet of the song Joystick. It came out in 85 and it was very, very popular. I remember that song and danced to it myself. Let's just bring Mr. Calhoun on so he can tell us more about himself and his experiences with the band. Hi, Mr. Calhoun. You actually called Mike.
Michael
I just
J.
want,
Michael J. Calhoun is my professional name.
okay, Mr. Michael J. Calhoun, but for the interview, we'll call you Mike, right?
Call me Mike.
All right. We're
Only
so
you.
glad to have you. Thank you so much. We're so glad to have you on the Figures of Speech Talkcast today. You're quite legendary to me because I'm a music lover, and this is one of my favorite songs from when I was a kid. And I'm pretty sure the world enjoyed it heavily as well. Um, I want to know more about the beginning of the band, or at least your experience in being a band. From what I understand, you started out as Bell Telephone. Can you tell us a little bit about that name and what was going on in that part of the legacy?
Well, we have recordings that are on YouTube. It's BELLEPHUNK.
All right, y'all
And
get it right. PH.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. It's still funk, but with the PH.
that's right.
Sort of like telephone. So we
Mhm.
came up with that idea. And we have a couple songs on there. And we started off, we had no label or anything. We were just recording, trying to shop for a deal. And we were Bell Telephone. And then we changed our name to Kinsman without the dad, named after the club we worked in. We worked in a club called the Kinsman Grill on
Mhm.
Kinsman Avenue in Cleveland, Ohio. And we were managed
Mhm.
by a gentleman named Sonny Jones. So, in honor of his club, we called ourselves Kinsman. Then we added the Daz after this record by Brick came out. And it was disco jazz, but we used danceable jazz. I came up with that idea instead of just looking like we totally ripped them off. we, but that was a song they had. There was no group with Daz in it in their name. Um,
Mhm.
so that's how that came about. And we went out to LA. We did a few things before that, but I'm going to make it shorter, abbreviated.
Oh
Um,
no, you can go. You can tell us the story. We want to know.
we went around the country. We went to Tony Camillo in New Jersey. We worked with him. We were with John Colombo from Baltimore. Had a group called Crack the Sky. We went there. And we ended up in LA with Marvin Gaye. And he worked with
Mhm.
us for a week until he fell ill. He was doing the album Here My Dear, where he had to pay all the proceeds to his ex-wife, Barry's sister. And
Wow.
he was going through some big changes. So we ended up working with Philip Bailey from Earth, Wind, and Fire, produced our first album, him and Ralph Johnson, the drummer, and a gentleman by the name of Tommy Vicari, who was helping to produce Prince's first album at that time. We
Gotcha.
had
Was that Philip Bailey's time after Easy Lover with Phil Collins
no
or
before that, way before.
before that?
Yeah, this is '78.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Thank you for the
19.
timeline notes.
No problem. No problem at
Yeah.
all. And we had Patrice Rushen on that album. We had people from the
Pretty
Friends of
Russian.
Distinction. I mean, that's a classic album. Look for it. It's called Just Tinsman Dads.
Gotcha.
And after that, we signed with Motown Records. I wrote a song called Invitation to Love, and they liked that and a few others, and they signed us. And then we recorded a few more albums with them, 4 albums exactly. And
Mhm.
we got the Grammy Award for Let It Whip. And we had a lot of experience on the road. And I left the band and went to MCA Records and had a group called Voyeur.
Mhm.
And I'm skipping over a few things because some of them kind of like distant to me. They're distant, some of
Understood.
the memories,
Understood.
but I'm trying to be as precise as I can.
I
But
appreciate that insight.
yeah, you're welcome. But after that, after the 80s and 90s of doing solo work and producing other acts and things, I decided to form my own version of the Daz Band and call it Kinsman Daz Band, since no one was using that name.
Right.
Kinsman. So that's how the name came to be.
Wow. That is a heck of a story in regard to naming this band. So, was it typical? Okay, first of all, are you from Ohio?
Born and raised
All right, what city?
Cleveland, Ohio, home of the
Okay,
Rock and Roll
Cleveland.
Hall of Fame, the
Yeah.
Rock Hall. I'm a member of the All Star Band. I'm a platinum member for life with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The CEO, Greg Harris, and I are personal friends. And I love my hometown, Cleveland, Ohio.
See, I saw all of these things in my research, but I wasn't about to versify the Grammy Award or the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Association. I wanted you to say those things because I think it's so much more powerful and more passionate and more whenever
Yeah,
the artist says it.
yeah. Yeah, we achieved quite a few things in this city. Got a big show coming up November the 7th here in Cleveland. Can't wait for
Mhm.
that. And at the Beachland Ballroom. If anyone's listening from Cleveland, Ohio, come on out and see us and party with us. We're gonna do a tribute to all of the smash hits that made us famous.
Oh wow, that would be really exciting to attend. So remember, guys, if you are in Cleveland, make sure that you check that out. So we
I,
have
I,
the history.
I,
Go
I,
ahead, go ahead.
excuse me, but I wish one of those songs were one of the two that I'm doing with World Movement Records. That's who hooked up this interview, Mr. Lamont
Shout out to
Patterson.
Lamont Patterson.
Yeah, so I wish he could dig up at least on Friday night or Bossa Nova tonight, because those are representing the newest stuff that I'm doing and what I would really love to talk about. Thank you.
hmm Once you release those, you're welcome to come back and talk about it, and we can actually um, premiere videos or
They've been
visuals
released.
if you
It's been
have them.
released.
Oh,
It's been
they
released.
have been.
They
Okay.
have been.
Oh,
They're on the website, World Movement Records, World Movement Enterprise. They've both been released.
got you.
Several
And we'll
months.
definitely and we'll definitely put up any information that you have in regard to how to reach you or see the visuals for the new music uh, after the halfway point of our talk cast.
Okay. Remind me, because
Um,
I don't want to forget that.
no problem, no problem. So we've talked about the past. We've talked about some great milestones that you have achieved with your group. Um, let's talk about some of the newer music, right?
Great. That's
Um,
what I want to talk about.
let's talk about the song that's doing really well over in the United Kingdom, Ghetto Preacher. Talk about that. What's going on with that? How was that conceived? And tell us a journey with that track.
Wow. Started off with my son and I. Um,
Hmm.
he's a rapper named Malik. And we wanted to write a song about the hero, the superhero of our neighborhood when we were growing up. And our superhero was the preacher because he defeated crime and tried to keep us away from sin and
Yeah.
just fed us the gospel, the book. And everyone didn't have that blessing to have parents that enriched us with the Bible and the words. And we had to pray before we went to sleep and pray when we woke up. You know,
That's right.
yeah, my mother was very hard on that. And we decided to do a rap version of it first because he's a rapper and he wanted to do it. So we did that, and it was on independent. We did an independent version of it. It was just out and locally and on YouTube. But
Hmm.
later on, I put lyrics to it and added a gentleman by the name of Mr. Eddie Sands Jr. And he is a very popular gospel singer. He was in the movie um, with Black Nativity. He was in Black Nativity, and he's a good friend of Valerie Simpson. And he's a great, great gospel singer. So we added him as a featured artist on the song Ghetto Preacher. I wanted that rough preacher voice to it. And we did a video, and they fell in love overseas. The gentleman offered me a nice 1 year leasing deal where he made vinyls of it, made quite a few, and they all sold out. And it's still playing MP3s on the radio station, excuse me, radio stations in the UK. And it's just one of my favorite songs. The lyrics I wrote were from the heart, and they explain life in the city, life in the world, and just what to do to rise above it.
Well, I'm going to definitely check for that track. I have heard Till Forevermore, and I really like that ballad.
Thank you
Was
very
there
much.
someone special? Was there someone special that you were writing that for, or you just the romantic in you decided to write this ballad?
Yeah, there you go. That's it right there.
Okay, so tell us about that. What was your thought process when you created this particular song?
Well, are you married?
I am.
Okay. Well, I hope you want it to last forever.
Oh yes, I definitely want this to last forever.
Well, that's how I feel about my marriage.
Yes.
And that's why I wrote it for my wife. And
Oh,
her name,
beautiful.
Diane. Sweet
Shouts
Diane.
out to Diane.
Pardon me?
So shouts out to Diane for
Oh,
being
yeah, yeah.
the muse for this track. It was
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, she is. Definitely. It's definitely my muse. And it's just all from the heart, the words. I have a way with words. I've always had a way with words and poetry and things like that. So I put them in the best words I could, my love for her, into words. And
Mhm.
I hope it described it good. She liked it, of course, and it
Of
won a
course.
few. It won a few awards. It went number one in Canada and a few other places. But yeah,
Mhm.
that was written for my wife.
Well, a girl loves to be acknowledged in that way, especially whenever people hear the uh, confession of undying love from their man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Undying,
Yeah.
undying love. I mean, till forevermore. The first line, I will love you until forevermore. After
How long?
that, one more. What were you gonna say?
I was going to ask you how long you guys been married.
25 years.
Oh, that's amazing.
How
A
long
quarter
have
of a
you been married?
century. I have been married 3 years as of last month, but I've known my husband a couple of decades,
Okay,
and we were
okay.
friends. We were friends for a couple of decades, and then the first time that he and I were single at the same time, he asked me out on a date. But it was not. It wasn't a joke. It wasn't a joke. I think I
Yeah.
was talking about somebody else that I had tried to date or whatever, and I was talking about just being a fly cat lady. Just be real, real pretty old lady, have a bunch of cats and stuff. I'm giving
Yeah.
up on love. I didn't want to be in love no more or
I
pursue
got
love anymore.
yeah,
And
we
he
get
was like, well, he was like, go out with me. And I was like, go out with you. And I laughed at him. And he hung up the phone on me. And I knew he was serious. Yeah, I called him back. I said, why you hang up on me? And he gave me an earful. And he said, so you going out with me or what? He's from New York. So, he gave me the brolic.
yeah.
Going out with me or what? And I went out with him. And we did like a skate date, pizza night, and had the time of our lives and just
Oh my
been doing the
goodness. That's
same thing
wow.
ever since.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome. You can skate, huh? I can't skate, never could.
Oh no. I used to be able to skate, but my husband, he never ever forgot.
Well, you
He
said
out
a
skated
skate date. You
me.
said a skate date, right?
Yes, on quads. 4 wheels. The boot skate back in the day.
Yeah, okay,
My
okay.
husband got up on them skates and showed up and showed out on me. He tried to pretend like he didn't know how when he
Yo,
got
you
out
freak,
there.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then he got out there and did his thing, and I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, I was just so amazed. It's like, what else can you do? Because he's already pretty awesome to me.
That's
And
great. That
so
is
that
awesome.
was
That
just
is
really,
fun.
really cool.
That's really
Yeah.
wonderful. That's wonderful.
That's one thing we do continue to do is date. We date. Well, it's a sneaky way of saying going out to eat dinner and not have
Yeah,
to cook. But
right.
yeah, we go out. We date. We might date like 8 times a month. 8 times a month.
Man, that's
Just to
wonderful.
keep it fresh.
That is
Seriously, we
wonderful.
try our best. We try our best because
Yeah,
we're older people. We're not old. He's 55. I'm 49. I'm going on 49. And
no, no,
so
no
we're.
kids.
I'm sorry.
No kids.
Oh, we have 5 between us.
Okay.
We have two. We have 2 older sons that are 29. I have a 29. He has a 29. I have a daughter who's 32. He has a daughter who's 27, and then he has a 16, 15 or 16. I'm thinking he's 16-year
Okay.
old son in high school. So we have 5 between us. We're not going to have any, together.
Yeah.
That's just not in the cards at this time. We
Yeah.
have grandkids, and with that, that's a lot.
That's
So,
good. That's good. You got a good
um,
life, good family, and I flipped the script. I'm interviewing you now.
oh no, you're fine. We're
That's,
talking to one another
I,
because I'm gonna
I,
flip.
I love
I'm gonna flip.
interviewing you.
Oh, thank you.
I should
I'm gonna
be an
flip it back to
interview.
you. You should, because you
No,
are
it's all
very
good.
good at it.
That's what makes it comfortable.
See
When
how
I
you
can be
snuck it in there?
no, when I can be this comfortable, you get the best out of me. Okay, so
That's
that was
right.
good psychology.
That's right. Let me ask you. I'm gonna take it back to you. So, do you have grandchildren? How many children do you have?
I have 3 sons, and I have
Mm.
2 great grandchildren
Oh
and
wow.
3 grandchildren.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Okay.
have great grandchildren. Yes, and they're like almost teenagers now. The great grandchildren.
Wow. What they call you? Pop pop? What they call you? Granddad?
Yeah, yeah. They call me pops. Just pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, pops.
That's cool. I think that's one of the coolest nicknames for granddad or
Yeah,
great granddad.
yeah, just
You
pop.
know.
Yeah, they call me
Yeah.
pops.
I had
Yeah.
my my daughter made me a grandmother kind of early, so I wasn't ready for grandma. So
Yeah,
my grandchildren call me mommy.
that's great. That's great. You seem like such a nice
So
person. Nice person. Such
I
a good.
try. God
Yeah,
is good.
and you put together beats and music and stuff. That's awesome, man. If I wasn't
Oh,
married,
come on, Mike.
if I wasn't married, I'd be flirting with you.
No, not at all.
I love
You're a
women that play music.
professional.
When I met Patrice Rushen, I went out and bought her flowers, and she played on her first album. That was my girl, man. I was
I would have bought Patrice Russian flowers if she played on my first album.
yeah. Well,
Okay,
I bought her
you
flowers.
did exactly what you're supposed to do.
You know who else was enthralled by her? Uh,
Mm.
Prince.
Oh, absolutely.
He
Whenever
loved Patrice Rushen.
listen, Prince is the kind of guy that I'm a Prince fan. I've only seen him once
Uh-huh.
during the Alphabet Street tour,
Okay.
but he seemed like the kind of guy that could be enamored by someone who has immense musical skill.
Oh
So
yeah.
I can see him being enamored by
Oh yeah. He
Patrice
had
Rushen.
women music guitar players, keyboard players,
Yeah, yeah,
bass playing women. That's what he loved. He loved that women that had talent and skills. You're gonna earn your keep around me, baby.
Listen, how was that working with him, if you don't mind me asking?
I didn't work with Prince. I worked with his producer, Tommy Vicari.
Okay,
Yeah, on his
got
first
you.
album. Yeah, no, I never worked with Prince. I never even met Prince.
Listen, we all wish we could have actually met the man. But I'm telling you,
Yeah.
like for me, if I could ever meet any of the greats, I wouldn't. Honestly, one of my friends said, "Yeah, I know you lying. Like if you met Prince in his prime or Marvin Gaye in his prime."
Yeah, Marvin Gaye, I met
But
him.
but me personally, I wouldn't try to go out with them or date them. I would want to build a relationship with them to make them feel secure about uh our artistry connection, and
Right,
have them as a go to, as
right.
someone that I could speak to candidly about the industry, about music. Um, Shoot, if I ever met Prince, man, I just want to know how he learned how to play all of those instruments. I don't believe that he was formally trained.
No, no, he really wasn't. It's just dedication, like with myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I studied a few books and stuff, but basically I was self-trained, and Prince was also.
Talking about someone in the same vein, of course, they have their own places in time and legacy of music. But we could speak briefly on
D'Angelo.
D'Angelo. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've listened to D'Angelo's music, and he is really like the baby brother of Prince to me, especially with his falsetto. Um, did you enjoy D'Angelo's music, or did you get a chance
I loved
to
his,
engage?
I loved his music, and I loved the neo soul thing. Raphael Sadiq and
Uh,
his brother Dwayne, who passed away.
yeah,
I met them on the Janet Jackson tour, and we hung out with the guitarist Jubu, and we had a great time. And they talked about D'Angelo a lot because they played on a lot of D'Angelo's records, especially Raphael. You know,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
and
think Raphael Sadiq is up for. He plays on a song that's up for Grammy consideration right now. I had saw that in Variety. I can't remember the song, which makes me mad.
yeah,
But
I'm not.
I hope he gets that. I
Oh
hope
yeah, he's a
he
super
wins.
super duper talented guy. He named me
Yeah.
Soul. He called me Soul Finger when he heard me play guitar.
Oh,
So I keep
I
that
can imagine.
name. Yeah, Soul Finger. You know, it was really really nice of him to say that. Him and Dwayne. You know, Re-
Let's talk about your talent with the guitar. How long have you been playing guitar, and why did you start playing it?
James Marshall Hendricks.
I bet Jimi
Yep.
Hendrix was a man.
Yeah, the album Band the Gypsy.
Mm.
I was turned on to that album by a friend. After school, we went in his basement. He turned the lights out and put the black lights on and played that album and stuff. Lit up some incense and something else that we wasn't supposed to have been lighting up. And Jimmy called his first album or his first group, the Jimi Hendrix Experience.
Experience.
And,
Yes.
and listening to him, I see why, because it was a total experience. It was like
Absolutely.
he had the guitar having sounds I'd never heard before. I'm like, what is that? And my dear mom in heaven saw that I wanted to play guitar. She bought me a guitar, and to God be the glory. He's in heaven looking down on me now. Thank you, Mom. And it's like that's how I started listening to Jimi Hendrix and the British Invasion and all of the Jimmy Page, Jimi Hendrix, Jeff Beck. Those are the guys. Paul McCartney. You know, I admired the songwriting. Lady Madonna. It just consumed me. You know, that music, and I grew up during the era of the '60s. You know, that's what I grew up in, is the golden years of music. R&B, you had,
Goodness gracious.
yeah, man, you had Philly International, Motown, you had the East Coast rock with the Beach Boys, you had the British invasion, you had Burt Bacharach, you know, with Dionne Warwick. I mean, that was the '60s, baby, and that's what I grew up in, that rich pool of music. It was just.
I like how you said that. A rich pool of music.
Yeah,
you certainly did, with all the names that you just named.
Oh man!
I mean, I could only imagine having those names that you named on the radio
all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
It's just so much inspiration to have.
I felt music had really. It was so rich, you know. And I heard this song. I love hip hop. Don't get me wrong, but I heard this song, man, a couple of years ago, and I was wondering where the art of songwriting went. And they said, this is a new song by Megan Thee Stallion called Body. And through the whole song, she said, body, yaddy, 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 yaddy.
That's all she's saying.
That's all she's saying. I feel, okay, that's where it's at. Okay, all right, I got you.
Do you have any? You've given me so many questions to ask you, because I was going to ask you what's your favorite brand of guitar. I'm not saying endorse anybody, but I'm saying, what is your favorite guitar to play? I know you have a couple of guitars. I mean, if as good as you are, your name is Soul Finger. I know you have at least 4 guitars.
This is my Fender right here, if you can see the screen.
Yeah, I was going to say Fender. Oh, that's beautiful.
One of my Fenders. And Gibson Les Paul is my favorite, but it's not around right now.
Wow.
No, it's not around. But let me see what's in this case. Might be one. Oh, this is another Fender. But no, I play Fenders mostly. Because
what I say? I said you had at least 4. And what did you just do?
Yeah. Hendrix played Fenders mostly. You know?
Yeah.
Not exclusively, but yeah. I got about 5 guitars, and I even got a little cigar box guitar that a friend sent me from over in Indiana. A Native American guy made one. I don't know where's it at. It's over here somewhere, but I'll post it on my page or something. But
my grandfather played guitar. He was so good at it. He played electric guitar. But that. I can't put my finger on the kind of music it was, but I guess what Howlin' Wolf and them will play.
Oh yeah,
my granddaddy played like that.
Gut Bucket Blues.
There it is.
That's what he played.
Told me that any good guitarist has at least 4 or 5 guitars, and he always said, He said, I'm good, but I'm not good enough to have 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Because that means if you have 4 or 5, that means that you are playing every day and you're actually composing based on the sound of the guitars that you're playing.
Right.
But my granddaddy, oh boy, we used to have Friday night fish fries. My grandmother would fish. Well, she would fry the fish, and my grandfather would just play from like 6 to 9.
Right.
And you would wonder how his fingers would stand it. But he was a shop teacher. He worked with wood. So
Right,
his hands were already workman's hands.
right,
So he
right.
would play those. He would play. I don't even think he used the pick.
Yeah, I got you. Most of the old blues
Mm-hmm.
guys didn't. Yeah,
Mm.
that's wonderful.
Listen, real quick, I'm gonna ask you this before we get to I think we found Friday night. What's the name of the song again?
On Friday night.
There it is. We found on Friday night, and we're gonna play that. Um,
Wonderful.
I want to ask, who are some of your favorite current artists, if there are any to have?
Favorite artists? I mean, new artists that are around?
Well, you know, 90s above,
Well,
90s above.
D'Angelo, and I'm still in the Steely Dan, man. I just love their music. You know, Donald
Hmm.
Fagen. Um, there's not really much, you know. I'm an old head, but I listen to the new stuff, and they sample a lot. They sample a lot of our songs. Joystick and Let It Whip have been sampled like crazy. Matter of fact, they're both in video games. What's that one called? Grand Theft Auto. And
Grand Theft Auto, okay.
yeah, Let It Whip and Joystick are in different versions, different volumes of that. Had a royalty check coming. I said, Grand Theft Auto, what? You know, and
Uh-oh.
I
So
was happy.
you get a piece of those royalties
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah. We all get a part of it. You know, the original 10 members of Let It Whip and all that stuff
Yeah,
because we were in the group. You know,
yeah.
they gave engineers Grammy that
Oh,
engineered the song. Yeah, you didn't have to necessarily sing or play on it to receive one, as long as you're associated with it.
yeah, I'm familiar. I
Yeah,
know a couple of people who've won Grammys, and they're
they
not
want. Yeah, the
the
artist. Yeah,
artist.
yeah,
Yeah.
right, right. Happens all the time, all the time.
Hmm. Have you all been RIAA certified on any particular tracks?
Well, yeah. I mean, the album in particular, this one right here. I don't know if you can see it in back of me, but that's the Keep It Live album.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't want to lift up because I got my skiffies on.
It's okay.
It's okay.
You're fine. You're fine. Most people do interviews. Most people get dressed for interviews completely. Some people get half dressed. It's okay. It's
You can't see
your
the screen.
prerogative.
Can you see
But
the number?
no, that one went gold or platinum. Hello? Oh no, I think you froze. Vacation.
Yeah, that's it right there. See the RIA, Recording Industry Association of America.
Yeah. Was it gold?
Yeah, yeah,
Or
500,000 copies. They had Let It Whip on it, and Gamble,
oh,
and Shake What You Got. Yeah.
listen. Congratulations. I mean, of course, it's my first time meeting you. So I'm definitely giving you a congratulations
Well,
on
thank
that.
you. Thank you.
It takes a lot to put together albums, good
Mhm.
music, for it to be heard, seen, received, and awarded. That's a long process. And there goes the Grammy. Beautiful. What was that Grammy for? What year and what was the category that you won?
1981, Let It Whip, Best R&B Duo or Group.
See, I'm telling you, you guys played at our barbecues with those two tracks, Joystick and Let It Whip.
Oh,
My
yeah,
parents were my
yeah,
parents love those
yeah,
tracks.
yeah. I'm glad they love them. We had Invitation of Love. We have a few baby makers, too. You know, Invitation of Love, Knock, Knock, Now That I Have You. And it's
Knock knock
just,
now that I have you. I remember that. I remember
yeah.
that. I do. I
Knock,
do.
knock, who's there? Standing on the
Oh,
outside at me into your. Oh, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
We're gonna get a concert too? You gonna sing for us today on the Figures of Speech Talkcast? We'll take it.
You take it, huh?
We're just so excited to have you on here.
I'm excited to
Um,
be on.
let's go ahead and play on Friday night.
Okay, but
I think you'd be thrilled about that because you wanted to hear that for
all
us.
right.
On Friday night, everything's alright. On Friday night, we're gonna dance till the morning light. Hey, sexy lady, let's have some fun. You only live once, and when you're dead, you're done. You're done. Just got paid. My pocket's on fire. Come with me, babe. I'll take you higher. I work so hard, but I'll party harder. Drinks on me, girl, don't even bother. On Friday night, everything's alright. On Friday night, we're gonna dance till the morning light. Hey, sexy lady, let's have some fun. You only live once, and when you're dead, you're done. You're done. Saturday and Sunday, I take it easy all day, easy all day. Monday night, I go to work to make my pay, my pay. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's the same as the above. But the eagle flies on Friday, and that's the night I really love. Dancing the night away, the vibe is right. Just you and I, and everything's so nice. It's our night, let's light up the world. With every move we make, feel the magic, girl. On Friday night, everything's alright. On Friday night, we're gonna dance till the morning light. Hey, sexy lady, let's have some fun. You only live once, and when you're dead, you're done. You're done. Oh, can you feel the music? Let your feelings flow, just live in the moment. I got $1,000 in my pocket that I'm ready to spend. Tonight's the night, let's celebrate, girlfriend. Hey, pretty mama, I'm not fooling around. With you by my side, with the talk of the town. The DJ's riding the groove with the hits. This is as good as it gets. On Friday night, everything's alright. On Friday night, we're gonna dance till the morning light. Hey, sexy lady, let's have some fun. You only live once, and when you're dead, you're done. On Friday night, everything's alright. On Friday night, we're gonna dance till the morning light. Hey, sexy lady, let's have some fun. You only live once, and when you're dead, you're done. Friday night.
Mama know I got them bands. I know how to make you dance. Mama know I got them bands. Bands to make her dance. Mama know I got them bands. I know how to make her dance. Mama know I got them bands. Bands to make you dance.
Everything's alright. On Friday night, we're gonna dance till the morning light. Hey, sexy lady, let's have some fun. You only live once, and when you're dead, you're done. You're done.
Listen, that was a fusion. That was the 80s, 90s. That was a 21st and 20th century fusion. We'll just say that since we're dealing with multiple decades.
That's a good description.
I love how the young man came in at the end and just really stamped it.
Yeah, thank you.
That was really, really nice.
I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it.
Obviously the inspiration for this song was having fun, almost like and don't get me wrong, we as artists are serious about our stuff because I'm an artist as well. I'm a poet, performing artist, and doing that about 25 years.
All right.
So thank you. God is good.
All
Over
the
the
time.
time that I've been involved in artistry and the arts and being an artist, producing poetry, producing music, I don't want to be compared to anybody. So please believe I'm not comparing you when I say this,
Right.
but it really gave me that Johnny Kemp just got paid vibe. It's Friday night. Let's go.
Oh
And I
yeah.
really, really, but it was really, like I said, it's not at all Johnny Kemp
Well, they
because
don't know. These kids
he
don't.
did what I'm saying. He didn't transcend centuries. The 21st century and the 20th century were well pronounced in
Yeah,
that
yeah,
track.
yeah. Well, these kids never heard that one, and
Of course not.
it is a great song. And rest in peace, Johnny. And
Yeah.
it's time for a new Friday night.
Listen, we can all do the same type thing, but we all got our own lane.
Oh
Is that
yeah,
right?
we definitely do. You know,
Because
they,
God blesses us to do things, and just because our counterparts might be doing something similar, it is not at all what we're
man, they had so many. They had Jump to It, Aretha, Jump by Van Halen, Jump. Who else did it? The
doing.
House of
Pointer
Pain.
Sisters did Jump.
Yep, House of
Pointer
Pain.
Sisters, House of Pain. Aretha
Yep,
Franklin, Van
yep.
Halen. Crisscross did Jump.
There you go. See, now you got me on that one. I forgot that one. Did Luther do
No,
one?
but Luther Jump. Mm.
Maybe he didn't. But anyway, Aretha
He
did.
might have talked about jumping in a song, but he don't
Yeah,
say the title
yeah,
one.
yeah. Okay.
But yeah,
But anyway, yeah, you can have the same idea, but just a different concept. You know.
that's right. That's right. So, what's next for you? I know that you're rocking with World Movement. Shouts out to Lamont Patterson one more time. He gave me an exceptional interview early last year. He was one of my most emphatic guests, and I really, really enjoyed my time with him. Shouts out to him and the World Movement Music Group. Tell us about how you got involved. Obviously, y'all crossed paths somehow because I know that he is very fluent in the music community in the West.
You're talking about Lamont?
Yeah, how did you get connected with him, and what are you doing with World Movement?
I got connected with Lamont through ECMD. Kermit Henderson. He has a Zoom call every Tuesday, and
Okay.
I was on it one night, and I happened to hear him talk and hear him talk about his company, and I loved this presentation, and I said, I want to talk to you, man. You're right where I'm at. And we talked and we were like kindred spirits, man. You know, how you meet some people and you're like, well, you've been all my life, you know. And
That's right.
it was a real good. By the way, I just looked this up on YouTube. Luther and Aretha had Jump to It. Might have been the same song.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Both of them had Jump to It. I'm looking at it
Okay.
right now. But anyway, let me see. You can see it right here.
I remember the yeah.
But can you see it?
I see it. I just didn't know that Luther Vandross had a Jump song as well.
Jump, jump, jump. He did the same one she did. You talking about not that one?
So they basically wrote the same song. Who wrote it?
You thinking about
and
having I bet you can imagine Luther wrote that.
I can only think that Luther Vandross would have wrote that because I can't see Aretha writing that.
Too. Yep. Right there. No, I don't. Go ahead.
When I tell you, my husband is a music guy too. He's a DJ, and he's been DJing over 45 years. So he's DJed everything from R&B to reggaeton, salsa to rap,
Yeah.
soul, disco, all the things. And he informed me the other day that Luther Vandross was in this group called
Change.
Change.
Yeah. Change.
What?
Yeah.
And I did not know. I mean, you know how you don't put two and two together. But obviously, like I said, I listened to music for a long time. I don't know all the titles and names, but I've listened to music, through my grandparents, through my parents, and then my own music taste. I heard Luther Vandross's voice on songs, but I never put two and two together with this group until he showed me the songs that he did. I said, that man's resume is longer than my arm.
Mm-hmm.
God bless him. He was really a game changer. Did you ever get a chance to work with him or play guitar on any of his music?
With Luther?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I met him at a concert, shook his hand and said hi. You're the greatest. And that was about it. I can't remember anything else. But it says the song was written by Luther Vandross and Marcus Miller.
See, I told you. I know that much. That just don't feel like Aretha wrote that.
No, she didn't. I didn't know of her writing them songs. Call Me was written. Call Me was written by her sister.
Call Me was written by her sister?
Yep.
Wow.
Carolyn Franklin.
Okay.
She's a backward. And then she wrote the hook in the song that Otis Redding wrote, Respect. He wrote that song, and it didn't have the R-E-S-P-E-C-T in it. She put that in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she didn't get any writer's credit, but he added that was in her arrangement.
Shoot, it was her song. She didn't need a writer's credit. She got the money.
She was the artist, so she didn't care about that. Yeah.
That's a fun fact to know.
I never worked with Luther. I would have loved to, but everything is just great now. What I'm doing now, the future is World Movement Records. I'm producing and writing songs for 2 of his artists, hopefully 3. And it's just a beautiful thing. That's all I can say. It's beautiful. Future looks really good. Future is bright. Got to wear sunglasses.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that you are continuing to thrive. I don't like to say strive. I say thrive.
Yeah.
In the things that you love.
Yeah.
I think your career has spanned what? 50 years.
Yeah. It's getting on that. Yeah. It's getting on that time. Yes, it is. It really is.
Well, we're so thankful. We're so thankful to have had you on.
I appreciate it.
Where can we find you?
You got my link. You can find it. Yeah,
there it is. We're getting new age and techie, y'all.
Yeah,
that's a QR code. You scan the QR code.
Yep. Kinsman Dad's Band.de, and then you have Michael J. Calhoun, #1 on Facebook. I have 2 Facebook pages, but my main one is Michael J. Calhoun and the #1. And then you have World Movement. We're on that page also. World Movement Enterprise. So, are you on Facebook? You guys on?
I am.
Okay.
Sherrita C W Delacruz on Facebook.
And
you can find me on.
You're Hispanic?
I am married to Puerto Rican heritage. My husband is Latin, yes.
Oh, okay.
My maiden name is Williams.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, my father's from Trinidad.
Oh, wow. That's cool. West Indian.
Port of Spain. Yep, West Indian.
Goodness.
Let me see. Now, what did you say? I'm looking you up now. What is it?
Yeah, you can find me, Sherrita C W Delacruz, on Facebook, and SCW Delacruz on Instagram.
Let's see, Escovad. Sherrita, what's your middle
like CW. I
See,
basically combined my name, like I did it. I fashioned it in a way like W.E.B. Du Bois, because I think I'm a prolific writer in my head.
yeah,
But
but
Sherrita, the
oh,
middle
it's
initial
RR. It's
C.
RR. Okay, I see. RR.
hmm Yeah, the middle initial C, the middle initial W. Excuse me, middle initial W, and my last name is Delacruz.
I
Yeah.
got you.
All right, wonderful. We are now connected, and you can
Okay.
connect with Mike with this QR code up in the top
Uh-huh.
right hand corner, and that'll have all the information for uh, Michael J. Calhoun,
Thank you. Thank you. You got a good
member of
name.
the Kinsman, member of the Kinsman Jazz Band,
All right.
Grammy award winning
Yes,
songwriter and guitar player.
that's
Thank
right.
you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for coming.
Thank you
I'm
so much.
Sherrita.
I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
I'm Sherrita C W Delacruz, and this has been the Figures of Speech Talkcast.